Choose your fighter.
When I roar, everyone wanna remember my name. Big Smoke.
Who's this? How about who's that? Who's this? How about who's that? Who's this? How about who's that? Who's this? Who's this? How about who's that? Kickback, I got kickback. Big racks, I got big racks. Big bags, I got big bags. Kickback,
Choose your fighter.
When I roar, everyone wanna remember my name. Big Smoke.
who's this? How about who's that? Who's this? How about who's that? Who's this? How about who's that? Who's this? Who's this? How about who's that? Kickback, I got kickback. Big racks, I got big racks. Big bags, I got big bags. Kickback.
Alright, okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Sojan here, back again with another live stream. It has been exactly 9 months, about 9 months since I've last played Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD. Apologize if I sound like I'm getting a little further away. I need to click off this image, and there we go. Alright, so yeah, last time I played Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD was about 9 months ago, and I was basically playing the game, getting the Ultima weapon, and that was the last thing I ever live streamed, getting the Ultima weapon. Off camera, I actually went out of my way to get the final form. I'll explain to you exactly how I did it. It's not that hard to do, it's just a little tedious. And we're basically just going to grind. I'm going to try to grind up to at the very minimum 80 to probably around level 80 or level 99. It depends on how I feel. If by grinding up to level 75 to 80 or so I start feeling burnt out, probably going to leave it at that, fight Sephiroth, get the Fenrir Keyblade, and just finish off the game with Camy afterwards. But this is a casual live stream, so it's going to be both in the playlist for my casual live streams, and it's going to be also in the playlist where I have this series on as well, because it does count towards the series. So I see that Captain Derpy has joined the chat. He says, "Ahoy, sir. Good to see you live, as always." Good to see you again, man. Let me know if at any time I have to change the volume, audio, or not. If it sounds okay to you, then it's okay with me. I'm going to lower the volume just a little bit on the TV. I apologize in advance if my cat starts going absolute bonkers, starts meowing like crazy. I don't know what her deal is. She just loves to complain about different things. But I'll try my best to keep the live chat right up here on my phone. Let's see, Heartless, who can't play an instrument. Harpless, yes. So yeah, it's been a while since I played. Like I said, I'll explain briefly what I did and how to do it on your own thing. So I'm trying to actually remember which one is which. Okay, so the one with the crown is the one I beat. This is the current one that I'm currently playing through on the channel. I am at level 72. So I've been grinding for a bit. And so let me see here. Alright, so I left the live chat open there. So anyway, final form. It's probably better that I just show you what I did. The best place I found to do this at was in the world that never was. And of course, this is basically right before you're supposed to be finishing the game. It is a late game thing, unfortunately. But you basically want to go to the brink of despair. Not literally, but this is where you want to be. You want to basically use the drive form, master form. So the way I did it was, I would go up here, and as soon as the nobodies would start spawning in, I would immediately transform the master form. And keep in mind, you have to do it as they are loading in, if that makes sense. And it's a random number generator, but you'll eventually get final form if you keep doing this. If it transforms into master form, just immediately leave. Like here, I'll give you an example. Just turn to master form and immediately leave. Come back here. I've shown this plenty of times before in this playthrough, but for anybody who's just watching this right now and haven't watched the other videos, I just straight up hit the world map. Come back. And no matter how much of it you used up, it automatically goes back to max, which is awesome. So you want to keep doing that over and over again. Just go in there, make sure they start spawning, and as soon as they spawn in, like fully spawn in or whatever, transform the master form. Keep doing this over and over again. It's gonna get annoying because eventually you will get anti-form, which is a bummer, but you're gonna have to just let it play out, and then just restore your drive forms. You're gonna want a lot of drive restorations. And then eventually you'll get final form. It will happen, but you have to do it. You have to do this with the nobodies. It only works when you fight against the nobodies. So I'm gonna show it off. It is fucking phenomenally awesome. I love this form. But once you get it, it's awesome. There is an anti-counter, like a secret anti-counter in this game for the drive forms that add up to make it basically. The higher the anti-counter, the higher of a chance you'll have getting anti-form, which kind of sucks. But basically any form other than final form, meaning master form and all the others, if you transform, each time you transform to them, they have their own anti-counters that add up over time. And then the higher they go, the higher chance you have basically getting anti-form, which sucks, because it's not a form you want, if that makes sense. And with that being said, I'm not going to bore you with much more information on that, but in order to get rid of the anti-counter, like if you like using Valor form or Wisdom form a lot for some reason, especially Valor form a lot, which I love Valor form, use it a couple times and then just basically transform into final form. Final form immediately erases all anti-form counters, meaning it'll just go back to 0, so, which is really fucking awesome. But yeah, this is basically what I've been doing to level up in general too. This is a good spot to level up at. And I also basically get back here quick enough for me to just do this and never have to worry about drive restoration. So yeah. Derpy says, if I remember from last time, you had a maze thing. You got really annoyed with the maze thing. I don't remember. I honestly, you're probably referring to Kingdom Hearts 1. Maybe something else. I don't know. I don't know. The nobodies. How dare you, sir? Paul has a family and a dog named Snuffles. Show some respect. Is all this information going to be on the pop quiz, Teacher Sojan? No, it won't be. But yeah, basically this is what I'm doing. My goal is to try to get up to at least level 80. If I could even get up to level 99, that would be awesome, but as close to it as possible. I'm gonna make this my final live stream as far as leveling up wise. I may not actually get to level 99, so I just don't want to waste any more time. I know I did say I wanted to go to level 99 so I could basically fight against the Lingering Will. I don't know if I'll do that or not, but I'm already at a decent level right now to fight Sephiroth, but I want to be even stronger. So, because I do want the Fenrir Keyblade. So let's see, Defender once more, item boost, Leaf Bracer. I'm just trying to figure out what to get rid of because I only need one more point to get Jackpot. So I don't know. I'll just leave it be for now, but we'll go ahead and continue grinding, and we'll go from there. So I am happily gonna sit and enjoy the ride. I appreciate it, Derpy. It's gonna be boring because I'm just gonna be doing this a lot. It's mainly just gonna be me grinding up levels. I might actually go back to the Cavern of Remembrance because that's a good spot also to level up at. But yeah, let me know if the audio's too loud. Actually, it does look a little too loud to me. Hold on, I'm gonna lower that a little bit. Unfortunately, Kingdom Hearts in general is just a loud game. And they don't have, especially for these older games, and the newest game, Kingdom Hearts 3, they don't have proper audio leveling, and it sucks. So, but yeah, let's see, random fun facts about Kingdom Hearts. I probably mentioned this before in the playthrough, I don't fucking know. Just gonna randomly start talking about shit. But apparently, there's the infamous story that, like, the creator of Final Fantasy, basically Nomura, and I guess a Disney executive or something like that got, like, trapped in an office building in an elevator. So they got to talking to each other for, like, probably for several hours while waiting for help. And then they just had I guess Nomura probably had the random ass fucking idea to be like, yo, what if we just merged a game? What if we made a game together? Like, just merge Disney characters with Final Fantasy characters and make something brand new. And from what I've heard from what people were saying, I don't know if this is all factual, but apparently he stayed up that very same night. Like, he pulled an all-nighter, just writing on his chalkboard in his, like, hotel he was staying in. And he got very little sleep, and I guess he got very drunk too while doing it. So Kingdom Hearts, especially like the first game, it's just, yeah. There's Nomura just writing all these fucking ideas, drunk as fuck, late at night in his motel or hotel where he was staying, and everything sounds good to me. I appreciate it, Derpy. But yeah, this is the thing I love about Final Form 2. I can abuse the hell out of it, and it will never, ever give me Final Form. That's why it's the ultimate form. It's very powerful. I personally don't see myself using any other form. But, yeah, it's just the end-all, be-all of forms in Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I really love this form. You can abuse the fuck out of it, like I said, and just go to, like, a safe spot and just continue grinding this way like I am right now. But yeah, nobodies are actually the best way to also level up the dry forms themselves. Yes, you can actually level up the dry forms themselves as you level up. And the higher the level the dry forms, the higher the level of specific abilities you can get from the dry forms that you can apply to base Sora. So for example, final forms carryover ability that you can use with like base Sora is Glide, obviously. And so every time you level up with each one, like you have to level them up specifically with certain types of like Heartless and Nobodies. So yeah, Final Form, you absolutely have to level it up by fighting against nobodies. That's the only way to level it up. So I'll show you the stats right now before I continue. Just a little quick thing. Status. So Valor form is at level 7. Wisdom is at 3. Limits 1. Master is at 7. Final form is at 7 right now, and I believe I don't remember what the highest form is, but as you do that, I'll use final form for example. Let's go to abilities. So actually, level 7 is the highest level. So I already did that with Valor and final form. You can do that with the other ones if you want to, but you absolutely have to max out the level out of all of them in order to get through the Cavern of Remembrance, or else it's just impossible to get through there without them all. But yeah, glide max, meaning it's the best glide in the game. And then Sora, just base Sora gets the one right under the maximum amount, if that makes sense. So I have glide level 3, I have aerial dodge level 3. All these are basically from the glide, the dry forms, if that makes sense. So it does pay off to level them up. And like I said, if you want the final part of the game, don't mind me snapping. I'm just snapping at the cat to get away from the door. But you absolutely have to level them all up. You have to look up a guide online because I can't help you right now on that. As far as what different Heartless you have to fight against in order to properly level them all up. Yeah, in a little bit I might actually eventually go to the Cavern of Remembrance. See if that helps with leveling up a little faster, because technically I don't really have to fight against the nobodies here. Not anymore, since I already have final form maxed out, so I hate the dancers. I fucking hate them so much. Yeah, at the very least, I want to at least entertain, make the last, like, live stream or so pretty long for like the finale of this game. Probably the longest finale, where I just fight Sephiroth, beat Sephiroth. If I could do that quickly, then I'll be good. I'm actually going to practice fighting him by copying the save file to a separate save file and see if I can beat him on my own in a separate file. And if I can do it quickly, then, yeah, I'll do that. But it's not going to be anytime soon. It'll be probably after I finish Kena, Bridge of Spirits. So, once I finish Kena, Bridge of Spirits, I'll hop back into Kingdom Hearts 2.5. Once I beat Kingdom Hearts 2.5, then I'm going to more than likely jump back into some older games that I put on hold. And that would be Mario Sunshine on the 3D All-Stars and Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So, alright, so we're not going there. I'm trying to remember where I was supposed to go. I think it is here. Yeah, it is here. So I gotta go to... I'm trying to remember. There it is. This is where the Cavern of Remembrance is gonna be. It's only available in the final mix version of this game. In the original Kingdom Hearts 2, this did not exist. So, let's see. So the moral of the story, says Captain Derpy, of the origin of Kingdom Hearts is alcohol. Makes our stories complicated and fun. Got it. I'm learning so much. Yeah, pretty much. It's just... That's Nomura for you, man. Like, that tells you a fuck ton about this. Yeah, I love the music of Cavern of Remembrance. The remix version of this in Kingdom Hearts 3, oh my god. I love it even more. Alright. Let's jump down and start fucking up some Heartless, I guess. I hate these Heartless. But yeah, these are supposed to... These are basically endgame, like, high-level Heartless. If you come in here... the first time you encounter this area, earlier in the game, you will basically die. I remember discovering this for the first time ever on my own because I've never played. I've never played the original Final Mix because I never had the Japanese version way back when. When I first discovered this, like years ago, when I first like started experiencing this on my own, I remember coming in here and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Oh wow, these are different Heartless, and they fucking ended me. But yeah, they spawn pretty aggressively in here. This is why it's a good, also another really good spot to level up in. But I highly recommend you be at the very minimum level 65 or higher before even considering coming in here to fucking level up. If you want to, like, you know, do some end game shit, because they do have the data battles. All right, I better leave. Fuck, I better leave. Timing is everything, especially if you want to make sure you abuse the system and just, yeah, do that so you're not having to waste drive recoveries. So let me see if I even have drive recoveries stock. I have 7 of them, so I'll be alright. But it's important to get a lot of them. The best way to get them is through some sort of like Heartless and some mini game with the Heartless in Christmas Town and the Halloween Town level, the Christmas part of it. So let's see. Let's see. Derpy says, "Well, I for one appreciate the recommendation, but if I ever get that far, I'm gonna be an idiot and go at a lower level." Yeah, because it's going to open up the wall. Like, you're gonna randomly walk by this area, and there's gonna be a cutscene that's exclusive to this version of the game. And then Donald's gonna be like, oh, what's with the wall? And they'll be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't go in there right now. You really don't want to go in there when you first fucking experience it. Trust me. This place is completely optional. It's really to get to the data battles, which are fucking hard even at level 99. So. But yeah, as you can see, even though I'm level like 70 something, like these Heartless can be brutal. But yeah, this endgame sequence, like it really pushes you. I might actually go back to what's it called? The World That Never Was, and fight against the nobodies there. Especially if I don't level up anytime soon here, but I don't know. I feel like these guys give me higher amounts. Let's see, 4-3-1-7. If I defeat this guy, I already defeated a couple of them, and it already brought me down to like 3-6 and so on. So who knows? I might stay here a while, we'll see. But as soon as I get down to like where it says Form 2 and stuff, that's what I want to start heading back and, you know, not waste my drive thingies. That's just how I am. I'm greedy like that, even though I have the resources. But yep, there are a shit ton of bosses in this game. Like, way too many. I think I did reach the end, though. I apologize for the screaming child outside. It's the unfortunate perk of living in an apartment complex. Oh shit, I accidentally picked Valor Form. Oh well. I still love Valor Form. Valor Form is actually really cool. It's less floaty than Final Form. But I prefer final form because it's easier to get away quickly. Especially if you need to like rush back to a safe spot. Yeah, the higher the level you get to, the harder it gets basically to level up even further, because it increases the amount of experience you need each time. But once you get to level 99, that's the cap. Like, it's gonna be like next level 0. Is that it? Okay, I think I'm just gonna go back to where the nobodies were. I feel like that's gonna be quicker for me. I just wanted to try that out for a little bit. I'm gonna try to see how much faster it is leveling up over there, so. And to each his own, like, there are people that have multiple different spots in Kingdom Hearts where they consider best to level up. One of those spots was on the top of Pride Rock, where you basically get your health down and use a specific Keyblade that raises your experience like tenfold. I could never get it when I got there, especially when I was on live stream trying to figure it out. This is much quicker. $4.99. Yeah, already 1,000 EXP earned from killing one of those guys. And even though I pretty much have every single like synthesis item obtained, it's good to get extra shit anyway. Yeah, it's much quicker doing it this way here. I'm just gonna stay here doing this. Let's see. If you could have your own Keyblade, what form would you want it to take? Personally, I would want a Keyblade, That's a good question. I personally would want a Keyblade, probably like I want to be like, it's gonna sound nerdy as fuck when I say it, but I want to be a dual-wielding Keyblade, like Keyblader, like where it's basically two Keyblades that look exactly the same as each other, and be the first ever dual-wielding Keyblade wielder, where the two don't work without each other, if that makes sense. It's like the 2-in-1 package. They both look exactly the same, and I suppose I would want them to look very similar to Riku's Way to Dawn Keyblade, but a little different than that. More actual, like, sword-like, and just, yeah, something like that. But save the game here. So just explaining how leveling works in most games was top tier. Shit. Also, hey, J Roxas. But yeah, that would be the Keyblades I'd go for. I think if I had a Keyblade, I would want one to create peace. So maybe like an orb. Make illusions piece. Nice. I guess like because Kingdom Hearts 3 introduces Keyblade transformations, I would want the dual-wielding Keyblades that I pick to have 2 transformations. The first transformation being that they basically merge into, like, or not merge, but like parts of them show up as wings behind you, basically making it so you can fly, and they turn more sword-like, and you're basically faster and get to fly around. And then the third and final form I guess I would have it so that they combine into one large sword, and you just have large wings. And you're basically just like an angelic warrior, which would be cool. Hey, Sojan in chat. What's up, radio? Playing some Kingdom Hearts. Out of all the Keyblades there are, though, my favorite Keyblade, because I'm a freaking nerd, and I know pretty much most if not all the Keyblade designs. Out of all the Keyblades out there, my favorite Keyblade, by design, hands down, even though I don't really use it in this game because it's not actually viable to use it, but by design, I love 2 Become 1. 2 Become 1 is just my favorite looking Keyblade. And I'm mad that they didn't give this design of Keyblade to Roxas, which it represents Roxas, with Ultima and Ultima and Oathkeeper combined into one, very well. And I really feel like it was wasted potential. Like, I really feel like that should have been Roxas's new Keyblade. And just do away with the dual, or not completely do away with the dual wielding, but make it so that it's a transformation. But having him completely permanently dual wielding, I'm okay with that too, especially for future games to come. So yeah, BRB friend is here with something for me. Okay, I never played this. My best friend's favorite game though. Yeah, they're fun. My only issue with the Kingdom Hearts games, personally, and I'm a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts, is that the story's way too complicated. Like, every time, I feel like Nomura just pulls the story out of his ass every time a new game comes out. Because the problem is people have too many questions and ask him, hey, what does this mean? We were left with a cliffhanger. What's going on? And the problem is, he should have left a lot of stuff unanswered and just basically do a show don't tell thing. But instead he ends up actually trying his hardest to explain things, which only makes people more confused, and he adds even more confusion to the story. It is so fucking convoluted, it's ridiculous. But it's worth trying the series out. I would highly recommend looking at a list online of which game to play first. And if you never played Kingdom Hearts, any person would tell you Kingdom Hearts 1 has got to be the first game you play before playing any of the others. There's just so many spin-offs. I would highly recommend looking at a guide online. But I've pretty much played every single game. I love these games. There are a handful of them that I love that I'll play over and over again. But then there's some of them where I'm like, I really don't care to revisit, so... let's see, never played this, my best friend's favorite game, though. J-Rex says would be dope as fuck. Welcome back, Derpy. J-Rex says literally 2 become 1, but maybe backwards. He dual wields normally, and he transforms into a Roxas exclusive version of 2 become 1. That would be actually really cool. Or, hey, get away from the door. Or, because technically Oblivion represents the memories of Riku, and obviously Oathkeeper represents the memories of Kairi, I personally think it should have changed so that he's dual wielding two become 1 Keyblades with like altering colors, or just keep them both at the same colors, like a dual wielding Keyblader, but both Keyblades look exactly the same. I personally think that's how it should have been. Same thing with freaking Xion. She really should not be wielding Sora's Kingdom Key, or at least the sham version of it in Kingdom Hearts 3. She should have been like wielding one of those, like, basically a Keyblade version of like her puppet swords that she used in the DS game. I know I'm spitting a lot of nonsense here that radio's gonna be like, what the fuck is he talking about? But anyway, either way, yeah, like, it's a convoluted story. If you're willing to get into it, at the very least, it's less time you'll spend getting into One Piece. But I would recommend getting into One Piece more, because at the very least, One Piece is less complicated. So, but One Piece is definitely longer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with leveling up in this area. I'm already at level 75, so probably keep leveling up until maybe like 5 o'clock, 5:30, whenever Camy calls me and says she's on her way home. So, knowing her, she's gonna wanna go eat food. Let's see. I think I would also blah 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 blah. Derpy says I think I would also want a Keyblade that like the one guy with the book. Birth by Sleep isn't a bad start for a first timer. Not too many spoilers actually. Yeah, the only reason why I recommend Kingdom Hearts 1 for first timers is only because it introduces you to the series as a whole, and it makes more sense chronologically, and it makes you truly appreciate it makes you appreciate the game. At the same time, when you're playing other games, you're like, oh my god, these are so much better. Versus going backwards. If you play Birth by Sleep first and then Kingdom Hearts 1 afterwards, you're like, oh, Kingdom Hearts 1 is lame in comparison. CC. Get away from the door. God, it's like every time I'm like live, these cats like go the extra mile to like get very antsy because they don't like the fact that I'm sitting here talking all the time. It's like, why is he not shutting up? Who is he talking to? It's like, y'all need to fucking chill. Anyway, I think I would also want a Keyblade like that one guy with the book. Let's see. Radio says I watched my friend play it a lot back in the day. LOL. Interrupted by cats. Yeah, they always interrupt me. It's like every time I go live, they start going crazy and they don't know what to do with themselves, and they're like, oh my god, what is he doing? And then they start freaking the fuck out. Nobody said content was easy. Yeah. It's easier when I have Camy here because then she can actually pet the cats and kind of like help me out, but when I'm by myself it gets really annoying. And I have them in here in the living room with me because I can't let them in the bedroom because the bedroom has carpeting. And they have a tendency to throw up like randomly, and I would rather them do it out here on the hardwood floor because at the very least I could just quickly take care of that. Versus if it's on the carpet, I gotta use carpet cleaner, I gotta do a deep clean, and it just sucks. So when they're out here trapped with me and I'm just talking to a random screen like I am, they start going crazy. But yeah, another dumb thing about this, a dumb thing about Kingdom Hearts 2 is that you need to have at least one, you have to have at least Donald or Goofy with you in your team to use one of the earlier transformations, like what was it, Valor form, Wisdom form, and so on. But like Master form and Final form, you have to have both Goofy and Donald in your team at all times. So Riku being a really badass team member, I can't freaking have him on my team when I want to use a badass form like Final form. And it really sucks. But of course they fixed that with Kingdom Hearts 3 with Keyblade transformations. It doesn't matter about like who you put on your team, but Kingdom Hearts 2 on the other hand, especially 2.5, is very limited to what you can do, so but I will say though, if I had to really pick an all-time favorite Kingdom Hearts game of all time, like an end-all be-all Kingdom Hearts game, it has to be this one. 2.5 HD, like basically the remaster of a Final Mix. It's just, in my opinion, it is the best Kingdom Hearts game. As far as like action-wise, don't get me wrong, minus like the story is very complicated. A lot of the writing in this game is very cringe. But other than that, like, I'm nostalgic for it. It's one of my favorites. I will always revisit this game. Second place would probably have to be Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 just took a lot of good things and just made it better. But yeah, because of nostalgia, I always go with this one first place. Second place, Kingdom Hearts 3. Third place, I have to give it to Birth by Sleep, just because I love that game so much. And I guess I'll do a top 5, so like fourth place would be Dream Drop Distance, and then fifth place I have to give it to that Roxas game, 358 Days Over 2 for the DS. So yeah, those are my top 5. My least favorite, of course, is Coded. Coded just fucking sucks. It shouldn't exist. I hate Coded. Like, it doesn't do anything for the story. Literally in Kingdom Hearts 3, the recap for Coded was probably a 3 to 5 second, like, dialogue, and they showed a still image from the game. That was it. That's the only significance of Coded. There's no point. Sorry, complicated? What is this, Kingdom Hearts? Wait a minute, Derpy says. The Kingdom Hearts, story-wise, complications, I have to give it to Angry Video Game Nerds, like, explanation when he did his Kingdom Hearts review. It's like the equivalent of going from watching Back to the Future 1 and then starting Back to the Future 2, and there's a completely new cast with no explanation, and then the main characters don't show up until an hour into the film, and then you find out later that you had to listen to a specific cassette that came out years ago, like an audio cassette explaining the in-between story. That is Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell. Or you have to play a fucking Tamagotchi game or some shit. I say that because there is actual Tamagotchi of Kingdom Hearts right now, and I would not put it past Nomura to put lore in a fucking Tamagotchi game. Be like, it's important before Kingdom Hearts 4. Like, Nomura, you need to stop smoking the alcohol. Like, seriously. Stop smoking the alcohol, stop drinking the crack. Throat's getting a little dry, so I'm gonna quickly take a drink here. But yeah, they do have a final type of form similar to Final Form in this game in Kingdom Hearts 3, where the Ultima weapon, which in my opinion, the Ultima weapon in Kingdom Hearts 3 is the best in design out of all the games. Kingdom Hearts nerds can fight me on that shit. But the transformation is a homage to the Final Form, where it turns into an actual, like, baton-looking sword. It's cool, but I think Final Form from Kingdom Hearts 2 is just better. That's just me. Let's see. Oh god, chat's blowing up. Roxa says, to be fair, Coded was a mobile game. Yeah, it wasn't that great, and then they got recreated for the DS, and then, thank God, in, the collection is just a movie, but it's a double-edged sword, because 358 Days Over 2, which should be a game, and it's a really good fucking game, was turned into a movie as well. Let's see, do you have the Square Enix copy of Part 1, or the Squaresoft version of Part 1? I used to have the original games on PlayStation 2. The thing is, these versions, which are Square Enix versions from the PS4, are the definitive versions. They are final mix, so they contain extra stuff that the original games that didn't have. So, with that being said, I got rid of the original games because they're incomplete compared to the final mix versions. It's like DLC from back then. They just literally re-released the games as final mix, and they're like, here, that's your DLC from the past. Like literally old cell phone mobile. Remember Game Loft? You want to refresh that? Had the SS version burn traded when they came to PS3, then traded those for the PS4. Okay. Alright, let's not waste too much more time. But yeah, my goal at the very least is to try to get to level 80. If I could get to level 80, I'll probably call it at that and not even bother getting to level 9 after level 99 afterwards. I just don't care. I've gone to level 99 in past playthroughs of this game before, but it was like on the PS3 versions back then when I used to have those, I think. And like the original game, I've gone to level 99 so many times I can't even count. I'm just burnt out with that. So I think, yeah, like I said, I'm probably just going to do level 80. Try to copy the save file, fight Sephiroth on my own time. Try to get good at doing it as fast as possible. And then, yeah, when we're done with Kena, we'll just jump back into Kingdom Hearts 2 and finish it off. And then just jump back into the other games like I said, Mario Sunshine with 3D All-Stars, since we still got to finish that on the channel. It's been a long hiatus since, I don't know, probably before some of you joined. Maybe some of you remember, but I don't know. And then, of course, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That is another one I need to finish on the channel. The only one I probably will not be finishing on the channel is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I just don't care to finish that on the channel personally. At least not right now. But maybe if I get it on the Switch someday, I might do a solo play of that. And just restart it from scratch. So, we'll see. And, another game I stopped playing too was, Immortals Phoenix Rising. I will never go back to that. That's something I rage quit on. I can't do it. We don't talk about Bruno. Basically, we don't talk about Immortals Phoenix Rising. Yeah, we're doing good. 4 more levels and I'll basically call it quits on this live stream and then start fighting against Sephiroth on my own. Because I don't really want to live stream that. Oh shit. I fucked up. Wrong one. I don't like Master Form. Master Form is just too weird. It's like, it's both floaty and at the same time you're forced to walk. It doesn't feel right. Sojan Winbox. Don't bring up the PTSD. Yeah, if y'all are curious, y'all can look it up yourself. I put everything in a playlist on my channel. If you check on my playlist section, you can find the Immortal Phoenix Rising one, and you'll see what we mean when I say Sojan Winbox. It's obvious in the finale of the rage quit. The Ubisoft games, I don't know. When it comes to open world and Ubisoft, I don't like it that much. Yeah, I actually recently also beat Bayonetta 3. So I basically beat all 3 Bayonetta games already. And I gotta say I have very mixed, unpleasant feelings about how they ended the series and how they're passing on the torch in a way. I just don't like the decision that they went with that ending. I personally am going to get rid of the trilogy of Bayonetta that I have, trade them towards something else that I'll enjoy. But as far as Syriza and the Lost Demon, I'm actually having a lot of fun with that game. I really like it. It gives me a lot of Harry Potter vibes. And I do plan on eventually playing that on the channel someday, since it's fully voiced, like a storybook type of explanation. And I really feel like Camy will enjoy sitting through that. It is a lot of fun. It's vastly different than the other Bayonetta games, but yeah. The ending of Bayonetta 3 does not give me hope for the future of the series at all. I will say that. Some people may think differently. I'm not happy with it. They're mindless games. I don't know. I don't like Bayonetta that much. I forced myself to play all 3 just to see how the 3rd one would end, and left me dry, basically. But I do not regret playing them, though. I did have some fun with them. It's mindless, stupid fun. But a lot of the times it felt like a chore getting through. But the final boss, I will say, in Bayonetta 3... I almost said Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts Bayonetta 3! I'm kidding. Bayonetta 3 ending, like, final boss fight was fucking awesome. Let's see. Rancis said, responding, J-Rock says, noise. Square Enix copy doesn't look any different, but is pretty rare. I don't think open world Ubisoft is bad, though these past few AC games are way too big. It was the wannabe kid Icarus aspect to ruin it for me, proves it doesn't work that good. Yeah. Radio says most people still do not know that they even have it. Yeah. Derpy says, I'm glad to be watching, and I think I helped with Bayonetta, so I do apologize. No, don't apologize. It's actually like, it's an experience where I'm okay with the fact that I played them and completed them. But it's an experience that I just don't want to re-experience, if that makes sense. It's one of those that I don't regret playing the games. I actually, moderately enjoyed it, but I just don't want to revisit them. It's kind of like, have you ever watched a movie where you're like, you know what, movie wasn't bad, I don't regret watching this movie, but I just don't feel like ever watching it again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all have like an experience like that with a game or a movie, but that's just how I feel about the Bayonetta series. Don't regret playing them. I just don't want to play them again. Same thing with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Torna. People can at me about this, but I don't regret playing them. I don't want to revisit them. Just because of how tedious they were. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 3, however, I will gladly revisit those any day. Imagine that came from reprints. It did. Okay. Trying to leave. There we go. Yeah, I have a strong feeling we'll get to level 80 before 5 o'clock. At the very least, I got 30 minutes to do that, so hopefully it'll be before then. I mean, who knows? I might actually try to fight Sephiroth by myself in a separate save file at the end of this. If y'all want to see that, let me know. If I have time. We'll see. At the very least, trying to beat him once. If I can do it, then I'll do it again for Camy to re-experience with me. Watch me fail the second time and do like amazing the first time. Yeah, games recently that I'm actually pouring a lot of like extra hours into. Actually, I just recently got the Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright trilogy on PlayAsia, and I got that with Switch Watch's code. I'm not sponsored by him or anything, but I did use his code to get it, and I've poured over 10 hours into that game so far, and I'm still nowhere near done with the... I'm probably like halfway done, maybe a little more than halfway done with the first game. I love those games so much. Like, someday it would be awesome just to do, like, maybe, like, a live stream, a live, like, Mad Lib of one of, like, the cases or something. I wouldn't do the whole game, personally. I just feel like it would be tedious. But I would pick, like, one of the cases and just maybe if Derpy ever comes to visit, someday, I would have him, like, I'd be like, hey, let's do a Phoenix Wright case and just fucking Mad Lib and just do the voices of all the characters and just add our own bullshit in between. That would be fun. Nah, you ain't wrong. Bayo never sucks. Bayonetta never sucks. Never struck me as something that was super amazing. Yeah, it's a mindless beat 'em up game. Demo never sold me. I found it to be cheap. That said DMC is fun, so bad design, Bayonetta's meh. So with Disney World, Derpy says, so with Disney World you want to be from if you were in Kingdom Hearts? I would be honored, Sojan. I don't know. Out of all the Disney Worlds in Kingdom Hearts, I really like San Fran Tokyo. San Fran Tokyo, I think that's what it's called, from Big Hero 6. That is my favorite fucking level out of all the Kingdom Hearts games, and that's in Kingdom Hearts 3. But yeah, there was a while that Bayonetta 1, the first game, when it finally came out physically on the Switch, was hard to find, and it was being hoarded and resold for like $60, like double the price. And ever since the hype went down, after people finally, like, you know, got all 3 games, it went back down to like 30-something bucks. Not surprised there. It's the same thing when Metroid Prime came out. People were selling it for like $60 fucking dollars, and then now you can just find it anywhere for like $40. Let's see. Radio says, I got my copy of Kamiko for $15. Thanks to those guys. Awesome. I love Kamiko. I actually have it digitally. They already have Pirates and Halloween from Town. J-Rock says to Derpy. But I guess maybe James and the Giant Peach. James and the Giant Peach would be cool. But yeah, if I were to add a new Disney World, I would want to see a Moana level. Personally, that would be really dope. Yeah, I should have stayed here the whole time instead of going to Cavern of Remembrance, but I wanted an excuse to go back over there and show it off and talk a little bit about it anyway. Oh shit. I forgot pressing the PS4 like big pad button in the middle zooms into first person, so you can actually go in first person view in Kingdom Hearts 2. Fuck. That was scary. Let's see, J-Roxa says, if I had to have my own, otherwise I'll take Pirates and just add more to the map. It'd be Treasure Planet if I had one, says Derpy. I agree with Treasure Planet. Speaking of Pirates of the Caribbean level, pirates in general, Pirates of the Caribbean in Kingdom Hearts 2 is a lot of fun, but the levels, I don't know. I feel like that it just looks dreary and it's boring. It's very linear and it's not that fun. The Pirates of the Caribbean level in Kingdom Hearts 3 looks phenomenal. It actually looks really good. My biggest problem with that level is the side bullshit you have to do with collecting these snow crabs and then like the long and tedious Kraken fight. It's really fucking annoying. Other than that, though, they're not bad. I just felt like they could have done more. Based on Derpy's response, I retract to Atlantis. Atlantis would be fucking awesome! And I know it's not Disney, but then again, since they're in the realm of unreality with the next overarching story of Kingdom Hearts, like, bruh, just fucking Anastasia, do it. But they won't. It's not fucking Disney. But I definitely look forward to seeing Star Wars shit. That would be awesome. I'm just wondering if they're actually going to have Luke Skywalker and if they're actually going to have Mark Hamill voice him. I mean, they have to. They fucking have to. Which is funny that Mark Hamill actually voices Master Ericus from Birth by Sleep. Fun fact. And then young Master Ericus from Kingdom Hearts 3, were like with the backstories and all that, like flashbacks, was voiced by Drake Bell. But old Master Ericus, hands down, it was Mark Hamill. Basically Kingdom Hearts version of a Jedi. I'm not even fucking kidding. Let's see. Actually, Disney owns Fox. So they own Anastasia, technically speaking. Always forget that scary fact. Yeah, you're right about that. Fuck, Anastasia, do it! Bring it to fucking Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't give a shit. I love Anastasia. It's just such an awesome cartoon. Like I love that movie. It's beautifully drawn, animated, everything. I mean, to this day, it holds up. Like, fuck. And I know probably a lot of people would not go for it because, you know, religious reasons and such. But can you imagine, like, Prince of Egypt, or like, you know, yeah, basically just Prince of Egypt? Like, that'd be interesting. I doubt they'd do it though. They would especially get mad, especially like if that was added like in the realm of unreality or something like that. That would be really cool. At the very least, I love Prince of Egypt. And then there was like Joseph and the Dreams one. I didn't like that one as much. Like story-wise, it was really, really good. But I enjoyed Prince of Egypt so much more. Let's see. Derpy says, as long as Jim Cummings does the singing voice of Rasputin, yes! Anastasia was dope as fuck. Now I'm right when I say that she's a Disney princess after all those years of getting it wrong. Yeah, I agree, J Roxas. Yeah, I really want to see that shit. I want to see the Kingdom Hearts Days group like have a spin-off game, like just a full game to themselves. Play Roxas as the main character again and have Xion and Axel as your team members, like Goofy and Donald. IRC Prince of Egypt is Universal. Comes in a double pack with the Joseph movie, actually. Yeah. I don't like the Joseph one that much. It wasn't that good. But, like, I still enjoyed it, like, as a pack thing. Like, if you're gonna binge both movies together back to back in, like, one day, the Joseph movie's good. You watch it by itself, it's just, you feel empty. I don't know, something about it. There we go. I'm actually gonna go here real quick. Yep, I have enough. Give me the jackpot. Increase the drop rate of drive orbs. I mean, I could do that too. Nah, I'd rather have jackpot. Jackpot's just too good not to have, because it just basically increases the amount of money, HP, MP orbs, everything you need. Just increases that drop rate. I mean, also Ripley's Alien. Now that I think about it, Ripley's Alien is now Disney property. So shit, can you imagine an actual like alien like level in Kingdom Hearts 4? Just fucking completely takes away everything you knew and love about Kingdom Hearts being lighthearted and shit. Bruh, can you imagine a fucking heartless version of the aliens and shit? Oh my god. fucking like Unreal Engine 20 at that point. I don't know. I don't know how many Unreal Engines they have. Yeah, I love this form so much. Like, I can just simply jump and he attacks. It's just fucking awesome. And when you glide, he's automatically attacking. I fucking love this form. Oh my god, I love this form. Yeah, we're pretty close. Take a vote. Tell me in the comments if you want to see me try to fight Sephiroth after I get to level 80 at the end of this live stream. I'm going to try at least once. If I die once, I'm just going to basically stop. And then try to continue fighting him on my own off camera. But like I said, I'm just going to do that on a separate save file. Because I don't want to do it on the main one for the channel. I want to actually show me beating him while having Camy sit through it. So, because even though it's not a main thing, it is a side thing, like completely optional. It does have some story element to it, which is cool. I mean, so does fucking, what's it called, Lingering Will, but I ain't gonna fucking deal with that right now. Let's see. Scary Kingdom Hearts, sign me up, says Derpy. Radio says, yeah, that would be neat. Derpy's like, I want to see it. Go for it. Thank you. See Sojan Rage as a cliffhanger? Sign me up. Oh, God. I've played and I've beaten the Sephiroth many times before. I think I'll be okay. It's not the first time I've tangoed with the motherfucker. So I do remember his specific moves. My issue is I don't think I have a high enough aerial dodge to possibly get all the way to him while he's in the air. So if he does like the heartless angel move on me and I don't get to him on time, I may be fucked, because that is one of those moves that immediately get you down to 1 HP. But if you have a high enough like aerial dodge, especially like high jump, then why do I keep pressing circle? Because I keep thinking it's A like the Switch. If you have a high enough like aerial dodge, you could basically jump up to him. Let me see, what level am I at? Ooh, aerial dodge level 3, so I may actually be able to do it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna fucking take on. We're gonna take on Silver Hair Boy once we get to level fucking 80 in this bitch. Fuck it. But like I said, we're gonna do it in a separate file. I don't want to or I might actually not save it. I'll just beat him and then not save it. Accidentally, actually, first try. Yeah, and then watch me beat him on this live stream, and then after we beat Kana or whatever on the channel, then and then I jump back into this game, and then I just do terribly against Sephiroth. That would be fucking bad. I need to make sure I'm using the dog Keyblade. Did I get that Keyblade yet? I don't remember. Do I have the dog Keyblade? That is a question. Yep, Fatal Crest. Okay. This is the Keyblade I need to use against Sephiroth. This is the Keyblade that I am able to beat Sephiroth with. Mainly because when you do MP charge, when your MP bar starts charging up after you healed yourself, you will continue to use endless, I'm talking endless combos, until Sephiroth just can't take it anymore and has to teleport away from you. It's fucking broken. The only issue is if you get him down to the final like when he has 1 HP remaining, you have to make sure you finish him off with like a finisher, because the endless combos will never kill him, which is stupid. But that's just how this game is. I just remembered I did SEPHIROCK once. What? Sounds like a drug, sir. them. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're getting close. I figured, yeah, we'll have some fun trying to beat Sephiroth. But like I said, if I do beat him on the channel, I'm not going to save it. I want to save, you know, actually fighting him for later with Camy on the channel. The Sephiroth with the rock's face. Oh god, I remember that. It's like, can you smell the materia cloud? Can you smell what the SEPHIROCK is cooking? It is your inevitable doom, Cloud! Just fucking Sephiroth voiced by Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. I need it. Just hire Dwayne Johnson to read some of Sephiroth's lines. And fucking dub it over. It'd be stupid, a waste of money, but it'd be fucking awesome. Oh my god, I don't want a tango. Fuck off. Let's see, can you smell this despair? Yes! But yeah, fun fact actually, the voice for Sephiroth, and I'm gonna probably repeat this again when I actually do fight Sephiroth with Camy on the channel later, so I apologize. I repeat myself a lot in each live stream because I forget I talk about things, and I like to talk about it again and again. But yeah, the voice actor for Sephiroth in this game has never voiced Sephiroth again since this game. It was his one and only gig with Sephiroth, I believe. Maybe. Or maybe I'm thinking about Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 1 was voiced by one of the Backstreet Boys, I think? I don't fucking remember. It was someone weird. I'm gonna fucking look this up now real quick. Who was Sephiroth voiced by in KH1? Lance Bass. It wasn't a Backstreet Boy. Sorry. I thought it was fucking Backstreet Boy. Yeah, some guy named Lance Bass voiced, oh, in both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Okay. And I don't think he's voiced him ever since. It was really interesting. But no, I think it was a different voice because, different voice actor because he sounded so fucking different, in Kingdom Hearts 1 than he does in 2. I don't know. It's all goody. I got 2 more levels to go. But yeah, that's another thing about fighting Sephiroth. It's a one-on-one battle. You cannot use dry forms. So. Or else it would just be too easy. I hate it when that happens. And what's worse about those dancers too, like the dancer nobodies, is when you have more than one of them. I feel like when there's a bunch of them, like 3 or 4 of them, it fucking sucks. It's already difficult enough to deal with them when there's like 2, but like 3 or more, it's just completely stupid and unfair. When it's like 1 at a time, it's not so bad. When there's 2 of them, there's still a good fucking chance one of them's gonna grab you and try to dance with you. Yeah, we're getting very close. I might eventually get up to level 99. We'll see. I don't fucking know. But probably not on this playthrough. I don't know. After a while, you get burnt out of doing this shit. Like, you're like, man, I did this years ago. I don't want to do it again. Donald got up to level 79. Aha! Got both of them without the fucking dance. Yeah, I think the only Kingdom Hearts game that they actually came out with on the that they actually have on the Switch is Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories, and it is a rhythm game, but it's a rather weird rhythm game. Now that I think about it, it's very weird. It's different than any other rhythm game I've ever played. But if a guy like me can play it, especially on the hardest mode, like it's not bad. It's fun. I highly recommend it to any of you if you like rhythm games and you want to try something different and bizarre. You definitely want to try out Melody of Memories on the Switch. It's a lot of fun. There's like secret songs and stuff you can unlock. And I believe Sephiroth's theme is one of the secret songs, which is fucking awesome playing that theme. But I do want to see an actual, like, you know, bigger title, like, action-based Kingdom Hearts game on the Switch someday. It would be nice to see a, you know, a ground-up remake or remaster of Kingdom Hearts 1 on the Switch. That's what I would want to see. That or that mobile game. I forgot the name of the mobile game, but there's a new mobile game coming out that's mobile only for Kingdom Hearts related, and I'm like, man, missed opportunity. It really needed to come to the Switch as well. And I'm like, Switch can handle mobile games, like, but I think the main reason why they only have it mobile is because it's mainly focused on using the screen like Pokemon Go style. So I don't think they want to rework it for a console, which kind of sucks because I was like, man, that would have been dope. Because I know all about the story. Like, that's one of those, like, way back when stories. Like, I'm talking fucking probably several hundreds of years before the prequel. Like, yeah, Nomura got that fucking deep with the story. Didn't we try the game together? Yeah, we played together. It's a lot of fun. I've played it to completion myself on normal mode. I did start it again from scratch in Proud mode, which is the hardest mode. Yeah, I kind of stopped after I got stuck on one of the songs that's a little too hard for me. There is a critical mode mod for the game on the PC, and I'm just like, ooh. And it looks really fucking good. It's really hard. Alright. Let's hope I can get to level 80 at least before 5 o'clock, so I can try to fight Sephiroth fast as fuck, boy. At least before Camy calls me and says, hey, I'm on my way, you know what I mean? But like, what do you want to do for dinner type of stuff. See where we're at. So 3,530 something. Fucking die. Just bitch, die. Okay, 400. 3, 4. Just counting the next levels just to see how many more times I gotta do this. I guess not too bad. I might have to do this a few more times. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do this a few more times. So, trying to think. What would y'all's favorite Keyblade be design-wise, as far as like Keyblades that you've guys seen so far? Let me know in the live chat. I think there's a lot of there's just too many cool designs out there. Trying to think of a lesser known Keyblade myself that I'm like, it's really cool in design but not like viable to use type of Keyblade, which unfortunately that's a lot of Keyblades. Like there's just a lot of Keyblades you end up getting like world-wise where you're like, man, this Keyblade looks fucking badass or it looks really cool, but I would never really use it because it's just not useful at all. I guess I would have to pick the Sleeping Lion Keyblade in this game is really cool, but it's like it's not viable to use all the time. It eventually just gets brushed off by something better. Let's see, Derpy says, from what I've seen, I think my favorite design so far would be the one with Lushu. Okay. That Keyblade is called the No Name Keyblade. Yeah, original fucking idea by Nomura. No surprise there. Yeah, it's called No Name. There's no name for it. It's just the ancient Keyblade that was created by the Master of Masters, passed down to Lushu. But yeah, I have to agree. That Keyblade's fucking badass. Let's see. J-Rox says, to be fair, I don't remember what I've seen on stream at this point, but Oathkeeper and Oblivion. Yeah, Oathkeeper and Oblivion's cool. What I have right now is Ultima, the Ultima weapon, and Oblivion. That's what I'm wielding right now because they're the two strongest Keyblades that I have in this game so far. And but Oathkeeper also looks really good too. I love Oathkeeper. Oathkeeper and Oblivion are the two main that that Roxas uses. Look up the list and get back to you on design. Okay, cool. Another Keyblade I really like by design is one of the Lost Masters Keyblades, and that's the leader of them. I think his name is Ira or something like that. It's the unicorn-looking Keyblade. Yes, there's a unicorn-looking Keyblade. I know frickin' Derpy's gonna be screaming and saying, "When were you gonna tell me this, sir?" But just look up Lost Masters Keyblades. Ira, I think it is IRA. And yeah, there's a unicorn-looking motherfucker. He's wearing a unicorn mask, and he has a badass looking Keyblade with a unicorn like icon thing towards the handle area. One I also like the concept of, but not practical, is Luxords, aka playing cards. Yeah, those are not really Keyblades, but yeah, they're pretty dope. I love I'm trying to remember his name. Oh, I'm already at level 80. I'm not even gonna bother anymore. Fuck, I forgot his name. The one with the fucking braids and dreadlocks. Shit. What the fuck was his name? I haven't seen it yet, but now I want the unicorn Keyblade. I have a keychain of it. It's really cool. Let's see. So Organization 13 member lances. Zaldin, okay. Yeah, so Zaldin with his fucking lances. Oh my god. Badass. Yeah, Zaldin. I fucking love Zaldin. His lances are really cool in design. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put on Fatal Crest. And make sure we have the proper items. Mega Potion, I guess I'll add a couple more Mega Potions. Probably won't need them against him, who knows. But it's good to have ethers and shit too. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to fight against Sephiroth. So, actually, before I do that, let me do the right thing. I want more ethers. Do I have more ethers? Yeah, Mega Ether. Actually, no, I'd just rather just put regular at this point. I guess one Mega Potion won't hurt. Alright, so we're going to try to fight Sephiroth real quick, at least before Camy tries to call me. I almost called him Zal Aladdin. Sir, it's triggering me. J-Rox says, if you've shown Axel the one, if not Decisive Pumpkin. Oh, yeah. Decisive Pumpkin is fucking awesome. I love that one. Yeah, Axel's Keyblade is also really cool. I think it's pronounced Ether. I don't know. Some people say Ether, some people say Ether. I heard Ether because of from Jack and Daxter, but other people say Ether. I don't know. All right, so we are ready to fight Sephiroth now because the minimum required level is level 65. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try to leave that open, and let's fight him. I'm only going to try once. If I die, I'm not even going to bother doing it anymore. So, and I'll just end it. I'll end it regardless of what happens. I say this, and then I'm going to be like, oh, let me try again. Cloud's jerking off somewhere. I don't fucking know his life. Sir, your sword is too long. Zal Aladdin, the ultimate. It will eat your soul, sir!
I see. So that's a Keyblade. And I suppose you must be its chosen wielder.
So what if I am?
I wonder if that will change its mind once I defeat you.
Once I fucking slice you in half, child.
That's enough.
Why did I do that? I was just jerking off in midair. See, that would have been endless if I actually just did this. But yeah, you'll see what I mean when it's basically nearly endless. See, it's basically endless now. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, as long as it's on MP charge, I can just fucking wail at this bitch. Shit. Yeah, I died. Ah, beautiful. Do you want me to continue, guys, or should I just practice on my own for next time? Let me know in the comments. I'll fight him again now if you want me to try at least one more time. But I'll end it now if you guys say I should just wait, and I'll probably just continue practicing on my own. That was just me fucking up. It's been a while since I fought him. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, if you want me to try at least one more time, I will. GG. Again, insert the rock eyebrow. With that being said, for anybody watching now, stay to the end of the video and I'll give away a secret code. Secret code lets me know that you watched the video to the very end. Commenting it on the video, don't put it in the live chat. Live chat does not count. Secret code lets me know that you watched it to the end. And it's also your way to be invited to the Discord if you ask me for an invite with the secret code. Let's see. I want to see you beat him at the very least, so don't rob me of seeing that. Do it. That wasn't that bad, to be honest, like close to 50%. I'll try again. I'll keep trying until Camy calls me. When Camy calls me, it's over. Let me try again. I'm going to skip that cutscene. Like I said, I know all this shit because I've done this before. I love getting him in midair with the fucking endless combo. It's just fucking stupid. This is what I was talking about. When he does that in the midair, normally you cannot reach him, and he basically kills you. It is literally something that will instantly kill you. It's fucking crazy. But because I have the upgraded high jump and you know, aerial dodge from the drive forms, I'm able to reach him. It's fucking crazy. Like, I should not be able to normally do this, but this is the results of hard work and training in this game. It's worth it. Shit. He's getting serious now. Fuck. And it's also good to have perfect glide, because normally I would not be able to fucking get away from that. I almost want to show you what that Heartless thing does, but I would rather not have him do it because it fucking sucks. He basically gets me down to 1 HP and then just shows up in Omaiwamu Shindaru's me and fucking murders me. Oh fuck, I hate this part. I hate this part. But yeah, results of just fucking training like fucking crazy in this game. Yeah, I think I'm ready to fight him with Camy and the live streams. See, I can't kill him unless I get the MP charge. Shit. Can I just... Alright, he's dead. Boom! Alright. I'm going to pause it there because I don't want to spoil what happens next for Derpy or anybody else. But I want to save this for playing with Camy later on the channel. So I'm going to leave it here. If you watch this far in the video, wait till the video fully posts after the live stream is over. Like I said, live chat does not count. I will lose whatever you say in the live chat. If you comment on the actual video itself once the live stream is over, the secret code is a key emoji. Yes. All you gotta do is just look up a key emoji. There is a key emoji. Put that in the comments below. I heart your comments, and it lets me know you made it this far in the video. If you ask for an invite to the Discord with that key emoji in the same comment, I will send you an invite. But yeah, that wasn't, let's see. J-Roxa says, that's all KH is, a grind. Yeah. Like, literally, once you get up to a certain point in level in this game, and especially when you have the shit you need, like that Keyblade that I got there, which is fucking broken, along with the high enough level and the high jump and the aerial dodge thing, which I found out the hard way later on, that I don't have to let him fucking use his stupid heartless move on me. It just fights a piece of fucking cake. Derpy says yay, and Radio's like ayy. So like I said, secret code is a key emoji. You leave that in the comments after this video's been posted. I'll heart your comment. And if you ask me for an invite to the Discord with that key emoji in the same comment, I'll send you an invite. Give the video a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, hit all notifications. Thank you guys so much for joining. You guys are awesome. Be safe, and bye-bye.